In this lecture, I will be taking up the design of bearing bolts subjected to eccentric loading, which causes moment in the plane perpendicular to the plane of group of bolts. Okay, so the notes have been shared in the classroom. There are a few formulae that are required to solve problems. So the direct shear force on each bolt is given by this formula, VSB equals to P by N. P is the force and N is the number of total bolts. The next formula that we need to remember is the tension is given by M dash Yi summation of Yi square. Okay, so Yi is the distance from the line of rotation. Now M dash is given by the moment upon 1 plus 2h by 21 summation Iy upon summation Iy Yi square. So we have a section like this and we have bolts. The top bolts will undergo tension whereas the bottom will undergo compression. So this is the neutral axis, this is H. Okay, so this H used here is this H, and it is assumed that this is at a distance of 1 by 7 times H. And once we solve the problems, we also have to check that for this condition, that is VSB upon VDB the whole square, TB upon design tension the whole square should be less than equal to 1. These are the same formulae that are sent to you in the notes. Now let us take an example based on this. We have been given that ISHT, that means a T section, 75. So it is something like this, and this is 75, is attached to the flange of a ISHB 300. So ISHB is a heavy beam, and in top view it looks something like this. Okay, and the total depth of this is 300. This is ISHB 300. Now this T section is connected to the flange of the ISHB, and the connection will be like this. Okay, so this is how it is going to be connected. This is what it's going to look like in the top view or in the plan. This is the ISHB 300. We have to design this connection. That means the bolts which are going to connect the ISHB to the ISHT. We have been given a load of 600 kilonewton, which is at an eccentricity of 60 mm. Okay, so from here to here it is 60 mm. Now although this T section is of 75 mm, it is being curtailed or cut only at 60 mm. Okay, and this green dot that you see there is a load. This is 60 mm eccentricity. Okay, so this is not the entire T section. That means it's not entirely 75 mm deep. It is cut at 60 mm and it is a load is provided at that corner. Okay, so we have M24 bolts, which means that the nominal dia is 24 mm. The dia of the hole will be +2, so it is 26 mm. The ultimate strength of the bolts, since it is 4.6 grade, the yield of the bolts is 240 Newton per mm square, and we know that for rolled steel sections we use 410 Newton per mm square. Now the thickness of the plate, of the flange plate for ISHT 75, the thickness of the flange is 9 mm. This value you will get from the steel table. And for ISHB 300, the thickness of the flange is 10.6 mm. So the least among these two is 9 mm. Now let us find out the design strength of bolt in single shear. It is in single shear because there are just two plates and it's a lap joint. In single shear, 1.25 is the partial safety factor. And this gives me a value of 65192 Newton. Next, I find the design strength of bolt in bearing. We know that the minimum edge distance which should be provided, denoted by E, should be 1.5 times the hole diameter. So let us say we are providing 40 mm of edge distance, and the minimum pitch P should be equal to 2.5 times the nominal diameter. Nominal diameter is 24. And this works out to be 60 mm. Okay, so let the edge distance be 40 mm and the pitch be 60 mm. Now to find out the bearing strength, we need to find out the value of KB, which should be the minimum of these four values. Substituting all these values, okay, E as 40 and pitch as 60, we get the least among this is 0.513. Substituting this value in the design strength in bearing, the formula is 1 upon gamma 2.5 times KB D T FU. Here the thickness that we are going to take is 9 mm because that is minimum. KB is 0.513, D is 24 and FU is 410. So we get 90863 Newton, which is greater than 65192 Newton, which was the design shear strength. So we can say that the design strength of bolt equals to the design strength in shear, and it is 65,192 Newton. Now we need to find out the design tension capacity of bolts, and that is calculated based on this equation: 0.9 FUB/AN upon gamma m should be less than FYB, area of the shank of the bolt, gamma MO. Substituting all these values, this is 0.78 times pi by 4 d square, it should be the minimum of the two. So the tension capacity of the bolts is 98,703 Newton. Now if we are using 2 rows of bolting, approximately the number of bolts in each row can be given by the formula. This is number of bolts, and it is given by 6m upon 2v into the pitch. So m is nothing but P into E, the moment due to the force which is applied at some eccentricity. So the P is 600 kilonewton. I'm converting all of this into Newton. E is the eccentricity, which is 60 mm upon 2 into 65,192 into the pitch we considered as 60 mm. In front view, when we see this connection, it will look something like this. So we have the I section, these are the flanges, and this is the T section. And the load P is applied here at a distance of 60. P is 600 kilonewton in this case. Okay, so this is the ISHT section. This is the ISHT 75. Okay, and this is the flange of it, and this is the web. Okay, now if I want to draw the in top view, this is what it's going to look like. Okay, sorry for this. Okay, and to that we have the T section, and now we are supposed to design this connection here, that is this bolts. Okay, 2 rows of bolts, one on either side. So the bolts will be how many numbers that we have to find out.
We will calculate the number of bolts in the next video. Thank you.